from 3, 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to MHS Sports on MHTV. I'm Chris Conley, and today we're at Marblehead High School Fieldhouse as the Magicians girls basketball team takes on the Swampscott Big Blue. Just about set for the tap-off. I'll give you the starting lineups in a moment. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. And at the end of the game, stay tuned for the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. There's the tap-off, and it's controlled by Swampscott. And that one goes out of bounds. Starting lineup for the Big Blue: number 4, Sophie DeGrande; number 12, Maddie Hudson; number 2, Brooke Matala; number 5, Paige Hugrello; and number 21, Chloe Rakowskas. I'll give you the Marblehead starting lineup in a moment. Our officials for tonight's game: Lindsay Patton. Shots missed and brought down by Matala. And Jim Pericotti are the officials. Home team Marblehead in the white come into the game with a 7-5 mark, and Swampscott's 7-3. Long-range bomb off the front of the iron, controlled by Matala. Another long-range shot. This one missed the iron and was rebounded by Marblehead's number 23. That's Catherine Comstock. Annika Haley, number 25. Comstock's 23. 15 is Molly Cronin. And number 14, who just... number 14 is Ella Kramer. The basket was made by, I think it was Kramer. I'll give it to Kramer anyway. I was looking away. We have a little difficulty here. That was a 3-point shot for Marblehead. And what it is that the scoreboard on the far side of the court, from where you're looking at it here, is not completely working properly. So it gives you the home score, but not the visiting score. Fortunately, where I'm standing is right above the scoreboard on this side, and that's the one that the crowd is looking at and the teams are looking at. That's why they're different, little bit of a different configuration for the teams and the score table. They look at a scoreboard that's working. I can lean over a little bit and check the score, maybe. We'll see how that works, as long as I don't land on my head. But it's 3-0 right now. That's Kramer, 14 in the corner. Now on top to Haley. Inside, it was tapped there for a moment, but Candelari got it out. A 3-point shot is good. 6-0. Just checked the scoreboard on my side, and I'm right. I didn't think I remembered a Marblehead or a Swampscott shot. There's one that's off the iron. DeGrande drives through the lane, missed the shot. It was a good move through the lane, but the shot was a little bit... Haley got a little bit ahead of herself and got fouled. Foul goes against Matala, her first. They've got that backwards on the scoreboard across the way. They have it. The players won her second foul. Was there, but only one team foul. So it's got to be on Matala. There is no player number 1 that's on the floor right now for Swampscott. So we'll say it's Brooke Matala who got that foul for Swampscott. Coach of the Big Blue is someone who is a familiar name to sports around this area, just like the Marblehead coaches. Caitlin Leonard was an outstanding Swampscott basketball player. And Paul Moran was also Marblehead's coach, but he's also an outstanding Swampscott player. They're facing off here. 30-second shot clocks. Going to the line is Annika Haley. Her first trip to the free throw line. Just before Christmas, Marblehead played over in Swampscott and lost a very low-scoring game, 22-17. 1 for 2 for Haley. .5:19 on the clock, first quarter, 7-0 Marblehead. Grande passes it back underneath to Maddie Hudson, number 12. In the lane, shot up and no good. Comes out of everyone's hands and hits Kramer, who grabbed it. Pass up ahead. Candelari is in the corner looking for it, but the ball got tapped away. Pass up ahead. Haley's there for defense, stops the dribble. They try to go baseline. Comes back out, gets a hand on it. Who got a hand on it? It was, I think it was Molly Cronin, number 15. She did. Cronin's got it now. Back on top, Haley calling some signals. 2 low, 3 weaving on the top. Cronin tries to move into the lane, tips the shot up, it draws the foul. Goes on Metella, her second, team second. So my guess earlier was correct. Cronin shot up and good. Have another one from the free throw line. Some substitutions here, a couple for Marblehead, and into the lineup is Sasha Deval for Marblehead, for Swampscott. 1 for 2 for Cronin. 8-0. Pass up ahead. Deval, Chloe Rakowskis, senior. With the exception of Sophie DeGrande for Swampscott, all of the starters tonight are seniors. So the basket's good. And going to the line to shoot one more is DeGrande. She's the junior I was just mentioning. 8-0, or 8-2, I think. DeGrande gets her own rebound. Gives it off. The shot's up and no good. Rebound from Marblehead. All white shirts underneath there. Eight 2. Ball fake. Nice move. Shot was a little bit short. Rebound taken by Marblehead. Plenty of time on the clock, or the shot clock that is. It's at 20 right now, and the game clock is at 3:21. In the lane, nice rebounding effort. Again, Marblehead controlling the boards, but a bad pass. Haley's right down there trying to keep her hands up. No foul. Nice play by Haley. Move down the other way. Donovan's cross-court pass was no good. She's a sophomore, Samantha Donovan. Long range for 3. Rakowskis clawing back into the game here. 8-5. Haley. You can see over the years, Haley, who's now a senior, she's just grown in confidence and her ability to lead the team, and that's her job out there, and she's very good at it. You saw how she did on defense the last fast break. She stayed right close to her opponent, but did not put her hands on her, didn't foul her. Swampscott comes away with it after a battle, and a foul this time as they got tangled up. I think they bumped hips and then the arm came down. So Annika Haley picks up her first foul. Second on the team. So for DeGrande, 22 is Sasha Duval, 12 is Maggie Hudson. Long range shot by DeGrande, and the rebound ripped out of there by Marblehead's. Her hair is right over her shirt number. I think it's Candelaria. For three. Rebound comes down to DeGrande, rolls out of bounds. It'll be Marblehead ball. Retrieved by Katie Pine in the corner. Donovan now has it in the near corner. Cross-court pass. Looking to get it to DeGrande, and it was thrown off of her leg. A heads-up play there by 25. Spanathis. 18.5 to go first quarter. Trip and fall, but retrieved the ball. DeGrande rights herself. She's got plenty of time to make a play here. Grande looking. Baseline into the lane, picked up. Three-point shot blocked. Donovan got a hand on it. That'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, Marblehead leads it by 3, 8-5. On MHTV. It was a low-scoring 8-5 is the score. As I said at the start, we're going to be talking about the score a lot because the scoreboard that we look at from our vantage here on the balcony above the basketball court doesn't have the guest tally. Something about that the scoreboard is broken. They can't fix it, so they moved everybody over to the other side because normally the scores table and the benches are on this side. But tonight they're on the far side because they can then look at the scoreboard. So I can see Marblehead's score, but I can't. There is no lights under the visiting team score. But if I lean over the rail here, the guest team is right in front of me. 8-6, excuse me. So 8-6 is the score. I guess I didn't lean over far enough. Absolutely. Thanks to Jess Burton for helping with that. Second quarter underway. 2-point lead for Marblehead. Back out on top to Candelaria. Cronin back to Haley. Haley on top, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Haley's got to let it fly. No. Oh, they did get it off. Nice play on a turn and a shot by Comstock, but no bucket. If that was a legal shot, it should have been a travel on Swampscott underneath. The buzzer did not go off, and they didn't charge a turnover. Battling away there was Sophie DeGrande. Everyone was just sort of looking at the ball and wondering whether. Nice interception on the pass by Kramer for Marblehead. Kramer slows it up now, stops, gives it to Haley. Cronin on the right, the near side. High post being set there by Comstock. Back on top is Cronin. Comstock underneath, works her way in, up off the glass, missed the shot. That was a close one. 8-minute quarters, and we're at 6:44 right now of the second quarter. Off the glass, knocked out of bounds, and into the lineup for Swampscott's number 32. 32. See if I can find a number 32 somewhere. Maybe it's 33, Alfia Matari, but I don't know. Shot is tapped. Getting a hand on it there was Paige Corgrello. And that'll put Donovan at the line for her first trip to the free throw line. Number 3, Samantha Donovan, is a sophomore. Quick motion on the free throw line. Comstock goes to the bench, and Emma Cianci in there, number 12. 0 for 2 for Donovan. In the lane, missed the shot. They have that as the 5th foul on Metella, and I don't believe it. I think it's a mistake. She's had 2 fouls, 3 fouls. So maybe it is. Maybe it is her 5th foul. It's 5th on the team, and I've got 1 on Spanathas for Swampscott. Down low, underneath, and up and in. Nice eyes on the pass, but Paige Corgrello puts it up and in. 8-8. Tied at 8. Candelaria. Haley gives it back. Underneath, up and gets the bow, does not get the bounce. Gianchi nearly had it. 8-8, 5-0-4. Up and in, nice bucket there. Turn around for Quadrello. She's got 2 in a row, and it's a 10-8 lead for Swampscott. 4:48 in the second quarter. Donovan, Cronin, long range, off the glass, high off the glass. Rebound grabbed by DeGrande. Down the lane, throws up the shot, a little bit short, battle for underneath, and it's taken by Donovan. Donovan with the quick dribble and got away with a carry. The old Earl Monroe kind of carry, that really dates me. Jumper's a little bit short. 3-point shot off the iron, rebound Donovan. Camped out over there on the right side of the glass near the baseline. She's hauling in some rebounds. Haley gets tripped up as she goes running through. Couple of subs for Marblehead. Kramer and Comstock back in. As Chianchi and Cronin take a seat. So I guess 32 is the, picks up the foul. Ken at halftime, I'll check and see who that is. 3-point shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Rakauskas. 3:40, second quarter. 10-8. Swampscott retains control. DeGrande. To go down the lane, she throws up a runner, and Comstock had her hand on it. Donovan battles for it, but it goes to Swampscott. Shot clock is at 2. They got to let it go, and they're not going to get it off. And they'll turn it over on shot clock violation, and could be a technical when you do that, but not tonight. Depends. I mean, sometimes they'll do that, but that takes a cranky referee to call a technical foul on that. Clock rolling, 3:06. 2-point Swampscott lead. I don't think Marblehead scored here in the second quarter. They had 8 at the end of the first quarter. It's taken away there by Comstock. Kramer gets it over to Haley. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now to the corner. Candelaria gave it up. Now she gets it back. She should go baseline. She does. Underneath. Bounce pass. Stepped on the line. So Marblehead has scored no points here in the second quarter. Timeout taken with 2:36 to go. And let me just lean over the balcony here. I'm going to check the rail, make sure it's nice and tight. It is. Yeah. 10-8 Swampscott. So it's been a unproductive quarter for Marblehead. 2:36 left in the second quarter. Their field goals have all come from Ella Kramer, I believe. That first 3-pointer, I wasn't quite positive about who scored it, but she was in the neighborhood and I gave it to her. So I'll check that at halftime as well. And then, so 2 3-pointers, and they 2 for 8 from the free throw line. Shot clock at 30. Marblehead's pressing. Man-to-man press, full court. Swampscott works well to get through it. Looks like they've practiced that, and a whistle on the shot. Looks like it's a foul on Candelaria, her first. 5th on the team. Second shot. Two free throws for Chloe Rakowskis. 12-8, a 4-point lead by Swampscott with a long-range bomb, no good. Rebound by DeGrande, pass up ahead. Hudson down the lane, or from the side that is. Rebound comes down, nice play by Kramer. Kramer was hot early. Haley to Candelaria. Candelaria's got to put the ball up. There she goes. She's got her first points of the ball game. 12-10, stolen by Donovan. Donovan fires. Missed the shot. Nice form though. Lacked a little bit in strength, but the form was really good. Rebound batted around, saved by Swampscott. Getting it in the corner over there is Athanasius. Whistle on the shot, and with 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Foul goes against Marblehead's number 22. That's Katie Burns, her first. She's a sophomore. (12-10) Swampscott, and at the line, Rakowska, she'll have one more. Oh for 2, rebound taken by Donovan. Haley slows it up. Cross court over there to, I'm calling her Donovan, it's Dormer. Well, let me take another look at that just to make sure. Yeah, Samantha Dormer, excuse me. Sorry, Samantha. So number 3 is Samantha Dormer. She's at the line right now. The minute left. Didn't get the roll. Pressing. Hudson gives it off. Shot was no good, knocked out of bounds by Dormer. I have to say Dormer a lot to make up for all of those Donovans. I was just looking at my own scrawl of a handwriting, and the R and the M got me mixed up. Nice defensive play by Burns, Katie Burns. Good defensive play. 37 seconds. Clock rolling. 17 on the shot clock. Get it inside, nice move. A little bit of a hold. The shot goes up and in. Nice play. Cronin. 12-12, I believe. Tied at 12. 12 seconds to go. Taking their time. They're not aware of the shot clock, and they're to get that one off, but so at the end of the first half, let me just check to make sure. I got it at 12-12, and that's what as much as the scoreboard as I can see. So 12-12 score at the end of the first half. We'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. We'll be back after this with second half action. play by Marblehead, and Comstock cleans it up underneath. Haley. Kramer's shot off the iron a little bit short, battled for, along with Candelaria, number 2. Haley goes out to the ball. Now it's Kramer on the ball, and Haley's going to pick up a foul. Her second. First on the team here in the second half. Nobody's in foul trouble, although Brooke Matala has 3 for Swampscott, although they had her on the scoreboard for having 5. I think that was inaccurate. Underneath, turn and fire, a little bit short, ball batted around, but controlled finally. And making her presence known was Catherine Comstock there underneath. It was basically get off my back type of nice play by Comstock up off the glass. She gets her own rebound, battles for it, and a foul. She's having a heck of a minute or two here on the court with a nice rebound. A little bit of physicality, and then a nice give and go down the lane and a good rebound. Candelaria gives it to Cronin, back to Candelaria, down the lane, left-handed dribble, fires it up and gets it to go, and she'll have a trip to the line. So Kat Candelaria gets her first bucket of the ball game and looks to make it 3. Marblehead by 2, trying to go up by 3 as they switch around some of the players on the free throw on the edge of the key for rebounding purposes, but Candelaria has 1. Missed the shot. Battled and a jump ball. It'll be Marblehead ball. Nice play by Lady Magicians. Into the corner. It's Kramer. Kramer hit a couple of threes in the early part of the first quarter. She's out beyond the free throw or the three-point line now and goes underneath for the bucket on the shot. Comes off to Swampscott though. Down the lane, the shot hits the iron underneath the basket, underneath the rim, but a whistle. Foul against Pine. No, excuse me. It was against Candelaria, her second on the team. 2 free throws by Sophie DeGrande. She's 3 for 5 from the free throw line, has a total of 7 points. Clock rolling in the third quarter, 5:52. Weave out on top. Now a high post comes out. Comstock now goes down the lane, looking to fire. Gets it back out on top to Haley. And Candelaria to Haley. Cronin on the far side. Switch to the left hand by Haley. Haley tries to get it down, and Candelaria is not going to be denied. Shot goes up and nearly off the glass, but the buzzer sounded, but the shot had already hit the iron, so that was just a mechanical buzzer. Muse gets it back out on top to DeGrande, long-range bomb. Comstock. Batted that one around and finally controlled it. Cronin on top. Nice three-pointer by Ella Kramer, her third three-pointer of the ball game. That makes Marblehead up by 17-14, I think. Let me just have to lean over here. Marblehead gets the ball on the retreat. Yeah, 17-14, a 3-point lead. Haley's shot was no good. DeGrande hard off the glass. Rebound comes down to Candelaria. Kat Candelaria switches left-handed. Now cross court to Haley. Haley in the middle to Comstock. Comstock high off the glass, no good. And the rebound's batted around, but retrieved there by Chloe Orkauskas. 3-point Marblehead lead. Third quarter, 4:06. Shot clock at 12. Oh, Comstock just stuffed the ball. Nice pass, a little bit. The defender was in front of her. She had to kind of throw it off the mark a little bit, and it was just a little bit off, and Haley couldn't grab it. So Comstock, Haley, and Candelaria take a seat. (17-14). In the lane, that was Dormer. Had a hand on it there for a moment. Also out there is number 5, Stella Monaco. Ella Kramer, she's got 9 points on 3 threes. So Dormer, Samantha Dormer, she's a sophomore, so I'll have like 3 years to make up to her for getting her name wrong and giving other people her points in this game. Ah, that one was stuffed. Kramer tried to take the shot. Never got the shot off. Nice weave right through the defense. 4 defenders from the free throw line. DeGrande's shot is well short. Nice save there by Spanathas, a 3-pointer from long range. No good by DeGrande. DeGrande has it back. Goes for 3 again. This one well off the mark. Rebound, Swampscott gets it again. 3:09. Fresh 30 is now down to 16 on the second possession there. Ball fake. Shot clock at 6 underneath, and that's going to be a foul on Dormer. Coach Moran wonders what that's about. 2 shots, and this will put Rajan Muse to the free throw line. Muse, her first points of the ball game. First foul on Samantha Dormer, the sophomore. Oh, there is a Donovan down at the bottom of the team, sophomore, number 31. Clara. That must have been where my mind was wandering. (17-15), Marblehead by 2. Nice ball fake. Underneath, Comstock gets it up and in. Nice bucket by Catherine Comstock. She's had such an impact on the ball game. That's her first point. Her first 2 points. DeGrande. High off the glass. Comstock with a rebound. She's seems to be always in the right position. Haley has it now on the right side. Pulls up on the dribble. Gets it to Comstock down low. She turns and fires it into the corner. Candelaria's shot is off the mark. Whistle and a timeout called by the Swampscott bench as Caitlin Leonard wants to talk things over with 1:56 to go. 19-15, I believe, is the score. Let me lean over the railing, and it is. 19-15. 12-12 at the half, 19-15 now. was talking to Coach Leonard before the ball game and asking, I got to look at the roster, and asked if everyone was going to be here. Of course, not everyone is here for Swampscott. I think Marblehead has everyone on the roster is here tonight. But she was saying one of the players is not here for Swampscott who has COVID or tested positive or can't play as a result of that. And she said it hit their team hard at the beginning of the season. They had like 5 or 6 kids, maybe more than that, that all tested positive. But they're all back, and with the exception of this one player, they've been pretty healthy since then. DeGrande, bounce pass along the baseline, and a whistle, and a foul. No foul. Inbounding play. DeGrande, a competent ball handler. 3-point shot blocked by Candelaria. Candelaria gets stolen right back. And a foul goes against Swampscott, 4th on the team. First foul on Maddie Hudson. She's the one who took the shot that got blocked by Candelaria, and then the throw came to that side that she was standing on and tried to zip it right back from her. This time DeGrande gets called for the foul on Candelaria. She's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Should be the first on, let's see, 4th on Matala, Brooke Matala. Out there for Swampscott, number 0, Tiara Teal. Candelaria drops that one through. Has another. 2 for 2 for Candelaria. 5-point lead for Marblehead, 20-15. Stolen away. Haley looking. Candelaria wants to go down the lane, nearly lost control. Gets it off to, who was that? That was Katie Pine. Candelaria saves it, her feet are off the floor, and from the other side of the court, Coach Paul Moran makes the right call and screams timeout. 21-15. Thank you. We knew it was going to be an adventure doing the score tonight. And I've had all sorts of help. But as usual, I don't appreciate it. But the scoreboard thing is, I've never had to put my life in danger for MHTV before. A minute and 6 seconds to go in the third quarter. 21-15. Six-point margin. Now the home team won when they last met over in Swampscott by a 5-point margin as well, 22-17. So as things are going right now, they're scored about the same in 3 quarters as both teams did in 4 quarters last time, as the offenses get a little bit more productive. Candelaria, no, Dormer. A whistle away from the ball. 23. Offensive foul. That's Comstock, her second. Yeah, offensive foul on Catherine Comstock. Marblehead really pressing it, forced a bad pass. Comstock comes up with the ball, gives it off to Cronin. Cronin gets it to Haley. Nice defensive move, and Comstock, it was a good press, and they forced the bad pass, and Comstock came up and got the ball, stayed in bounds, and then made a good pass. Dormer's shot a little bit short. Pass out ahead. Dormer with a nice defensive play. She just waited for it and then swatted it away. Nice play. Good basketball sense by Samantha Dormer. Shot was a little bit short. I think Dormer might have, somebody might have affected that as well. Marblehead ball. Dormer's on fire right now. 24.5 to go in the third quarter. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the ball game, we'll be announcing our Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. A little bit of a shove there, and Haley was saying, why didn't you call it? It was pretty obvious that she got pushed when she was in midair. A bucket scored by DeGrande underneath. 7 points for DeGrande, 2.5. And I have a feeling that that's the end of the third quarter. And the score, yeah, I have to lean over here to see if I can figure it out. 21-17 is the score at the end of the third quarter. I'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner in bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Going back to that foul that was not called, as Haley was driving the left side of the lane, on the left side of the screen as you look at it, and she got shoulder pushed. It wasn't like with the hands, it was a bump, but what it was when she was in midair, and it moved her out of range and just completely foiled the shot. And the official was standing right there. Lindsay Patton was standing right there, but she didn't catch it. And Haley, on the way back up the floor, had the palms up and looked at her and say, why? I don't know what she said, if anything, but it was pretty obvious that she felt she had been fouled. 21 for Marblehead, 17 for Swampscott. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go in the ball game. It'll be Marblehead ball. Candelaria will pass it into Annika Haley. Haley to Cronin. Cronin on the top of the key gives it back to Haley. Haley weaves with Kramer. The shot is up and no good. Comstock underneath. And is a Swampscott ball. Hit the top of the backboard, I believe. So it was a 9-5 Marblehead over Swampscott score in the third quarter. Three-point shot is up off the top of the glass. That one looked like it hit the top too. And this one goes off of Ella Kramer as she tried to get it. Apparently not. Caitlin Leonard thought it went off of Marblehead, but Jim Pericotti, the referee out there, called it the other way. He obviously had a much better view than I did. There's a three-point try off the mark for Ella Kramer. A whistle and a little bit of excitement. Marblehead student section over there. Here's the press again, but Swampscott gets through it well. Nice idea by Cronin. She came through there and took a hip check and hit the deck. It was Katie Burns, excuse me, 22. Candelaria to Haley. 7:08 to go in the ball game. 5-point Marblehead lead. Three-point try, and that one's off the mark for Kramer. She's got 3 threes, so you can't blame her for taking those shots. Sophie DeGrande to Maddie Hudson, back to DeGrande. They're looking underneath. And the shot was taken by Brooke Matala, and a foul was called. Hit the back of the iron, bounced straight up and fell through. Nice luck by Matala. She got the bounce that time. Foul was on Burns. Matala missed the next one. Battle for the ball, and white and blue jerseys on the floor. Katie Burns comes back underneath. She thought it would be Marblehead ball, but it's Swampscott ball. 6:37 to go. A look away pass to the foul line, and a long range shot, no good. Rebound tapped by Candelaria, stays in bounds, looks up ahead, gets it to Haley. Haley switches to the right hand. Cross-court pass back to Haley. Cronin has it, top of the key. Pass underneath, Candelaria gets tapped away. Nice defensive play behind her there. I think it was jump ball, nice play defensively. I think it was Rakowskis who tapped that ball away at the other end of the floor from Candelaria. .608. It'll be Marblehead ball. At the line is Ella Kramer. Missed the shot. (21-18). 3-point margin. Those free throws are valuable. Rebound, and Candelaria just can't hold on to it. Bounces off her hands, rolls off her fingertips and out of bounds. Swampscott gets the ball on a fresh 30, 5:47 to go. So Dormer and Comstock at the front line for the baseline, I guess, for Marblehead. DeGrande. A lot of time on the shot clock and 5:39 on the game clock. Matala gives it off to DeGrande. Comstock controls things underneath as usual. Catherine Comstock is there for the rebound. Dormer, Kramer. Comstock, hard shot. Slow to get up is DeGrande. The shot is no good. The play continues. And DeGrande remains on the floor. Both of those players hit hard. I thought Comstock was going to get the worst of it, but it looked like DeGrande. DeGrande seems to be shaking it off. Clock is stopped with 4:59. So both coaches are on the floor, and DeGrande didn't want to come out, but Caitlin Leonard comes out and gets her. And Coach Moran showed good sportsmanship there as he wanted Coach Leonard to come out and get her player. She was obviously in a little bit of a double dribble right there. Pass up ahead. Koskis' pass is across court, no good, out of bounds. 4:48. There's a 3-point lead. 21-18. Here comes Haley. Kramer to Haley. Dormer. Dormer takes a shot from Tiara Teal. And that'll put Dormer at the line. First foul on Teal. Or second foul on Teal, excuse me. And Samantha Dormer at the line. She's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. She'll have a chance to pick up that on the penalty now. It's 1-1. So she'll get another shot. Haley is, I mean, Coach Moran is quoting the rule book from the sideline. Something is a new rule this year about free throw shooting. I'm not sure which. So it's 22-18. Marblehead got the rebound on the missed shot by Dormer. Missed free throw attempt. And they get it right back into Comstock. Comstock in the lane, gives it off. Haley, ball fakes, cross-court pass. Kramer, now it's Dormer. In the lane, Comstock, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Up and no roll that time for Molly Cronin. 4 minutes to go in the ball game, 22-18. Marblehead in the lead, shot clock at 17. Game clock at 3:45. Push shot, saved, it was out of bounds. Should be Marblehead ball. And it looked like it was Marblehead was trying to save it there. I think it was Dormer, I'm not positive, trying to save it underneath, but it already bounced over the line, so her attempt at a save was a Marblehead ball anyway. Dormer gets away from him. Nice ball fake, gets open, missed the shot in the lane. Cronin comes in and draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Candelaria waiting to come in. And that will bring Molly Cronin. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Foul goes against Maddie Hudson, her second for Swampscott. And Candelaria replaces Dormer. Coach Moran talking to Kramer and Haley. Free throw by Cronin. This point of the ball game, everything is important. She's going to get another one. That's 9 team fouls. Next time Swampscott fouls, if they do so in the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it will be 2 shots from the free throw line. Cronin's second shot from the free throw line, no good. Marblehead pressing. That's when they really took over, when they really worked the press well. Haley stays with the ball. Cross pass to Teal. Her shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Kramer. Kramer gives it off to Haley. 3:05. 23-18. 5-point margin for Marblehead, looking for their 8th win of the season. Haley covered closely. Oh. And this foul is going to go against Tiara Teal. She took an elbow in the face for her trouble. And as Haley, she was really bumping up against Annika Haley. And now referee Jim Pericotti is talking to Paul Moran across the way. I think that they're talking about that new rule this year that I don't know what it is, but timeout taken by Swampscott with 2:52 to go in the basketball game. Looking down the road for Marblehead. The girls will be, let's see, on the road for against Danvers on February 1st, and then on the road again on February 4th at Winthrop. Back home on the 8th against Salem. Marblehead led by 2 at the end of 1, 8-6. Tied 12-12 at the end of the first half. At the end of the third quarter, Marblehead led it by 4, 21-17, with 2:52 to go in the ball game. Marblehead leads it 23-18, a 5-point margin. And none of their starters or main players are in foul trouble. Only one with 3 is Kate Burns. Haley's at the line. Rebounding will be provided by Candelaria and Cronin. And 4 Swampscott players. Haley's shot is good. That was the last foul for Swampscott, was their 10th. So now it's 2 shots every time they commit a foul. 2 for 2 for Haley. Very important buckets. She's been such an important part of the ball game. That looked like backcourt. At the half court line, someone was over. 1 foot was over. Both feet went back into the backcourt again. And then they came back across, and the official was standing right there, and it was missed. Jump ball called underneath between Comstock and Matala. It'll be Marblehead ball. 2:32, 25-18. 7-point Marblehead lead. Good defensive work by the home team tonight. Haley down the lane, gives it off to Comstock. 3-point shot is on the way and good. Ella Kramer, her 4th 3. Timeout taken with 2:17, so Ella Kramer's really provided some firepower. A little bit cold on the 3-pointers here in the third quarter, and that was an important one, however, for Ella Kramer. Technical foul on the coach of Marblehead. Was that a continuation of the discussion about the new rule this year? It looked like, yeah. It might have been an outgrowth of you don't want to tell someone their business, and apparently that might have been what happened. I was actually looking at my score sheet when that transpired. So 2:17 on the clock, 28-18. One point by Swampscott here in the fourth quarter, but a chance to change that as Chloe Rakauskas is at the line to shoot the technical foul. She's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Missed the two free throws on the technical foul on Coach Moran. But 2:17, it didn't do any damage. 2:17 to go, clock begins to roll, a 10-point margin. Jean Muse, long-range shot, no good. Candelaria in good position, gets pushed out of bounds. And it'll be Swampscott ball. Maddie Hudson on the inbounding play. Rakauskas, that is. Hudson was there, but now it's Rakauskas. Hudson has the ball. 2:04 to go, and Swampscott's down by 10. In the lane, nice defensive work, forced a bad shot. Candelaria gets it up ahead to Kramer. Kramer slows, protects the ball, use the clock. Haley to the far side. Now she's going to be in control out on top. She gives it off to Kramer. Kramer to Cronin. Shot clock is down to 13. Cronin, a timeout taken by Marblehead. A minute and 35 with 10 seconds on the shot clock. So, and it's a 10-point margin, 28-18. And don't forget, coming up at the end of the ball game, the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Seven and 3 for the Swampscott Big Blue coming into this game. 7 and 5 for Marblehead. But with a minute 35 to go, it's a 10-point margin. Marblehead in charge. They've got the ball. They've got 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they've got a minute 35 to go on the game clock. Haley gets it on the inbounding play, and quickly a foul is called. And the foul will go against Hudson. And Haley will be at the line. Third foul on Maddie Hudson. When you're down by 10 with a minute 30, there's not much else you can do but sink a bunch of threes or foul to get the ball to the free throw line and stop the clock. Haley missed the shot. She was 2 for 2 the last time, I believe. Yeah, she's 3 for 4. She's 3 for 5 now. Nice form by Annika Haley. Nice under control. Few moving parts and consistent shooting each time from the free throw line. Barreling down the lane was Hudson. Muse gets it out on top. That's Rakauskas. Time ticking away. Long range shot off the iron. Rebound taken by Kramer. Haley harassed by Hudson. Gives it off. No, use the clock. Okay, they get a fresh 30. They should take all the time they can because there's only 55 seconds left in the ball game and an 11-point margin. And they draw a foul. Haley will go to the line again. Haley has 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. .9. Haley's first shot, a little short. But the rebound comes down to Candelaria, and they can take a significant amount of time off the clock now, but a push foul. And that will go against Hudson, her 4th, I believe. And it puts Ella Kramer at the line. She's had 1 free throw and missed it earlier in the game. 46.5 to go. She's got that one, though. Clutch shooting by Ella Kramer, senior. And substitutions made as, try to get all their names in a moment. 2 for 2 for Ella Kramer. 14 points. So let's see, we've got Katie Pine, Samantha Dormer, Kate Burns, Hudson goes down, she's down the lane and down on the floor as well, and a whistle and a foul. Goes against Marblehead's number 5, Stella Monaco. And it puts Hudson at the line. She's got no free throw attempts and no field goals. But with 34 seconds left, she misses the first. 31-18. Tapped away, good defensive work by number 22, Kate Burns. Dormer down the lane, pulls up, missed the shot, battle for underneath, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Rebound is, Dormer's battling for it, and a jump ball is called. The arrow favors Marblehead, I believe. No. Arrow favors Swampscott. 15.1, 31-18. 31-19, excuse me. I can only lean over so far, John. Whistle and a foul. That puts Hudson at the free throw line. The foul goes against Marblehead's number 4, Katie Pine, her second. Got a lot of good playing time tonight. Bucket by Hudson. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. She's got all of her scoring in the last minute of the ball game. So they don't have to even cross half court. That's going to be the ball game. (31-20). The final score, Marblehead 31, Swampscott 20. Swampscott had 12 at the half. They only scored 8 points in the second half. Marblehead went from 12 at the half to 31 at the end of the ball game. Stay tuned, because when I return, we'll bring you the Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. Welcome back to MHS Sports and MHTV. Tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game is, no surprise, Ella Kramer, senior. 4 3-pointers and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 14 points led the way for Marblehead with scoring. She had a good game at both ends of the floor. Congratulations to Ella Kramer as tonight's Marblehead Sports Shop Player of the Game. We'd like to thank the Marblehead Sports Shop for being our community partner and bringing you the Player of the Game Award, and we'd like to thank the National Grand Bank for being our community partner and bringing you MHS Sports and MHTV. Once again, the final score, Marblehead by 11, 31-20. They move to 8-5. Swampscott drops to 7-4. For all of us here at MHTV, John Caswell, Jess Burton, everybody else, thank you very much. I'm Chris Connolly. We'll see you again next time. So long.